Did you know that India is home to the oldest religion in the world? Hinduism documents date back as early as 5,000 years BC, and there is not a known founder of Hinduism. But that doesn't matter. Hinduism is a way of life. Welcome to iVisa.com's YouTube channel. I'm Dalma, your cool iVisa travel expert, and today we'll be talking about traveling to India from the US. We'll cover travel restrictions, documentation, and COVID requirements. But before we dive in, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel to show us some support. You can also click on the bell to turn on notifications. Now, let's get going. It's often said that India is not a country but a continent, and that's because everything in India is huge. India encompasses an incomparable range of landscapes, cultures, and people. Traveling to India allows you to encounter temple rituals, see ancient buildings, and also meet people from the world's great faiths. India is a spiritual journey, but before you start it, there are certain things that you need to know to have a pleasant and safe trip. So let's begin with the current COVID-19 requirements to travel to India. India is one of those few countries that still have different rules for vaccinated and unvaccinated travelers. If you're vaccinated, things are quite easy for you. At the moment, there is no requirement to test on arrival or to quarantine at home. The requirement for a COVID-19 PCR test on the 8th day of arrival in India has also been removed. The only requirement on arrival currently is to self-monitor for 14 days. Some travelers may be subject to random testing on arrival in airports, and if you test positive, you may be subject to institutional quarantine. If you're not vaccinated, you will need to upload a negative COVID-19 PCR report, with the tests having been conducted within 72 hours prior to undertaking your flight date. Please keep in mind that requirements and measures against COVID-19 change with little notice, so we always recommend checking on official sites to see if things are different by the time you have to travel. Here's the official website of the Ministry of Civil Aviation, where they publish all the relevant information about COVID measures. I'll also leave the link in the description box below. Also, some travelers are being asked to take part in the thermal screening and/or travel history checks when arriving to India, but this is to assist the Indian government in the detection of monkeypox. Now, let's move on to travel documentation. All travelers are suggested to submit a self-declaration form on the online Air Suvidha portal before their scheduled travel. This self-declaration may be ordered online along with your other travel documents at iVisa.com. I will tell you more about it in a minute, because no matter what, if you're a US citizen and want to travel to India, you're gonna need an Indian tourist e-visa. An e-visa is an electronic authorization to travel to India for business, tourism, or medical purposes. This application is done 100% online, and since you're applying online, you don't have to submit your passport or any other personal documents to the consulate. India e-visas are issued for multiple entries for visits, and they can be valid for 30 days, 1 year, or up to 5 years. And all of these visas are now available for US citizens. To apply for your Indian e-visa, you have two options. You can do it on your own by visiting indiavisaonline.gov.in, or you can do it the iVisa way, and that one is my favorite, of course. This is the fastest and easiest way to get any travel document you can imagine. Just let me show you. Step 1. Go to iVisa.com, choose your nationality and India as the destination. Step 2. Now click Apply Now. Step 3. Type in your email address. Please make sure you write your address correctly, as this is the address we'll use for all communications, including sending your documentation. Step 4. Now fill out some information such as your birth date and your passport info. Step 5. Select processing time. Step 6. Include an additional service if you want to. Here's where you can tick the health declaration option to include your self-declaration to your order. Simply include it to your order for an additional fee, and we'll take care of it for you. Step 7. Finish your payment and relax. Our team of experts will process your travel documents and then send them to you via email. iVisa.com works to take the stress and confusion out of entering any destination, and we do this by bringing updated information, as in this video, as well as a trustworthy service to save travelers time and give them some peace of mind. With more than 1 million documents and 8 years of experience, we're leaders in consumer travel documentation, thanks to our happy clients that keep coming back to us. Start your first order with us and you won't regret it. And we just got to the end of this video. If you're still here, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you want more travel related videos. You can also leave all your questions regarding traveling to India or any other topic in the comment section down below. We promise we'll get back to you as usual ASAP. I'm Dalma, your cool iVisa.com travel expert, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope to see you in the next one. Safe travels!